I've been doing this for 20 years. It is so refined. I've taken 200 hours of seminar and nailed it down to 16 of the most intense hours you'll ever get.
This is outside of the normal box. This isn't, put your money safely somewhere. This is experimenting. This is a different strategy. And it's worth it. I mean, if you want to make money, this is the way to do it.
This type of information isn't really available anywhere else. I mean, we've looked at a lot of real estate. We own some real estate now, but the complexity of the stuff you learn here is nowhere.
This program in 16 hours will take you to a level of understanding on real estate investing that many professional investors that run major investment companies don't have.
And in helping you buy the right deal is what makes Lifestyles Unlimited so successful. This is a real estate mentor program which guides you from start to finish through the location, evaluation, negotiation, closing, and management of everything from single-family houses to apartment complexes. Experts in every field of the real estate business.
I had to go out and hire multi-millionaire successful investors because you can't take somebody that needs a job and have them consult you on how to be a millionaire. You need a millionaire to teach you how to be a millionaire.
And these millionaire mentors at Lifestyles Unlimited are working side by side, helping members achieve financial freedom.
I like the fact that everyone's very approachable. I can pick the phone up and call my mentor, have a question about a property or an investment, and they're there for me.
You're walking on a tightrope, but there's always a net. No matter how much risk you're taking walking out on the rope, there's always a network there to catch you, and there's people to ask. That's part of the benefit of the program is unlimited question and answer.
I would suggest if you were going to go into any business it was, whatever you would like to become, and you decided whatever it was, say start a grocery store, you could go to Kroger's or Randall's or Safeway and say, I'd like you to take me into your store business, let me meet your entire staff, look at your financials, show me what you do and how you do it. Tell me who your vendors are and what your prices are, and how do you market to your clientele and customers. Do you think someone would do that? No one would do that. We do that. Information, service, and support. That's why Lifestyles works.
Lifestyles Unlimited will work for you. Get started today as a Lifestyles Unlimited member. Lifestyles Unlimited changes lives.
There's always going to be a skeptic, but I can just say come down to Lifestyles office and look around and see all the people that are affected by what is taught and how many people's lives we've changed, and that in itself will speak volumes.
Lifestyles helped me get to the next level financially, helped me retire when I was very young, and I know it helps other people. I helped other people also, and Lifestyles gave me the opportunity to become successful and retire at a very young age.
We've had an ad in the Houston Chronicle and the Dallas Morning News that says retire in 5 years or less. People think it's not real. Go call the Better Business Bureau. There's no complaints because it is real.
On this day at Lifestyles Unlimited, one Lifestyle member is making a real deal. Lifestyles Unlimited mentor Chuck Maley leads the way.
We found this house on par. I've run the numbers for you. We've decided to write a contract. Let's review this real quick. They're asking $89,900. We're going to put 10% down, but according to this is about $30,000 below market. And you're going to make, after you purchase it, 17% cash-on-cash return on your money. You okay with this deal? You want to move forward?
It sounds like a good deal to start with. Yeah, this will be my first single-family home, so I'm ready.
A great deal because Chuck Maley, the Lifestyles Unlimited mentor, ran the numbers to perfection. So this Lifestyles Unlimited new member stands to make a pretty nice profit.
Well, we ran the numbers, and we could determine before we make an offer what the value of the property is. The property's worth $120,000. It's a property we can get for $90,000. That's $30,000 in equity before we purchase the property. So we know there's $30,000 to be had there. We ran the comparables on the rent, and we know what the rent's going to be.
So we know we can make 17% return on our money just from the rent.
It's been interesting. I had a few properties that I've looked at and had inspected and didn't quite meet my criteria for the level of rehab they need. So it's a learning experience, but based on what I've learned, this one is definitely more in my sweet spot.
A Lifestyles Unlimited member gets first-hand help from the mentors. When a member needs guidance on investing in real estate, the mentor is ready to help.
What we do is we actually answer the phone when somebody has a question. And as they go through their questions, maybe it's a single property, they're asking if it's what they should offer on the property, if they should move forward or not. But we just take what their investing strategy is and apply that to what their property they're looking at and make sure they don't make any mistakes.
Now, mistakes do happen in real estate investing, but when you become a member of Lifestyles Unlimited, you can easily make the correction, either through a mentor or the president himself.
The average price homes are $200,000. So what you're looking at is you're looking at a situation where the properties that are in that range are the ones that all got purchased during the affluent times, during the irrational exuberance of easy money, adjustable rate mortgages, and so forth. So when all that bubble blows up here completely, yours is going to be right in the middle of that. I get out now before it happens.
Gotcha. Cool. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Take care.
I've got a property right now in the 2,000 to 2,500 square foot range. And the lease is ending at the end of January, and based on kind of what he was talking about the market doing, should I lease up for another 1 year rental period, or should I get out of that property? And he recommended getting out of the property. That was my gut instinct to begin with, but he's kind of confirmed that for me, and that's what I needed.
Ken and Mark Harlan also needed help with investing in real estate. That's why this father and son teamed up and became members of Lifestyles Unlimited.
Even though we have a lot of business experience, we didn't have any real estate business experience. So they have given us, through mentoring of others who are doing it just like we are, and through the basics, learning blocks, if you will, to go on and buy a very large property right out of the gate.
We got into a 320-unit apartment in Pasadena, and Lifestyles help allowed us to jumpstart what would otherwise have been years of learning and mistakes and probably losses, to the point that we now have, within 6 months of purchase, a 320-unit apartment that's operating profitably.
The Harlans, just like thousands of other Lifestyles Unlimited members, are making a passive income, and that is why they have one recommendation for future real estate investors.
I would recommend Lifestyles because they give me the added advantage of their years of experience, which they are willing to share with me. Mistakes that have been made, I get to learn from right up front. I don't need to make those mistakes. That saves in time and money.
It does that very thing through the networking process that it offers. It allows you to gain information, gain insight, and bypass mistakes that otherwise you would have to learn on your own.
Everything about Lifestyles Unlimited is real. On this day, some of the Lifestyles Unlimited members took a road trip to a member's recently purchased apartment complex. The case studies are another. It's a chance for Lifestyles Unlimited members to hear from others exactly how they accomplished their wealth in investing in real estate.
Probably one of the main things that we deal with when people first come through these doors is misinformation. We have people come in and one of the first things they'll say is, well, I heard rent properties, tenants, toilets, taxes. We've got to show them that it's not. People say, well, I need a lot of money to invest. We've got to show them that's not accurate. I need perfect credit to invest. We've got to show them. The best way to do it is to show them people who have actually done it. Not to just talk about it, write about it, or listen to a CD about it, but see it in action.
I mean, I took the class, and I think within 60 days, my wife and I own 3 properties. So we own those 3 properties. And last year, we sold the 3 properties, all for a gain.
It is just a wonderful environment in which to learn. There are a lot of people here that can nurture you, that can help you. You don't have to feel like you're out doing these deals by yourself. It's just a real conducive environment to learning. Everybody's pumped up, everybody's successful, and there's nothing better than working with other people that have achieved the goals that you have and have them help you do it. So it's just a wonderful environment.